Look at where they're going to play their right fielder.
So yesterday I made a video on Max Scherzer and how he's taking advantage of the pitch clock rules to mess with the hitter's tempo and rhythm. Well, today we've got a game between the Twins and the Red Sox. We have Joey Gallo hitting, and here's how the Red Sox were defending Gallo. Now, there's new rules this year as far as the shift. So the shift rules, if you're not familiar with them, the things that you have to do as a defense now. You cannot have three infielders on the same side of a base. So you have to have two infielders on one side of the base, two infielders on the other side of the base. The other thing is all infielders must have their feet on the dirt and cannot be in the grass. But there are no shift rules that were put in place as far as outfielders are concerned. So the outfielders can still play anywhere they want. So you can see what the Red Sox did here defensively. They're going to play their first baseman and their second baseman pretty much in standard positions. They're going to push their shortstop as far to the pull side as possible. They're still going to move their third baseman deep and over. And then they're going to take their outfield, and this is where they're able to get around the rules a little bit.
They brought the center fielder, Duvall. He's playing where they used to play in the old shift.
So they take their left fielder, who is no longer in left field, and they slide him over towards center field. They take their right fielder and they play their right fielder a little bit deeper, but keep their right fielder in right field. And then they take their center fielder and they bring their center fielder over here in shallow right field. Now, if you think back to last year, this is basically the position where an infielder would play. So they would take their third baseman or their shortstop and they would move them over here. So now Gallo still has to hit through the shift, unfortunately. So it's going to be really hard to hit anything on the ground through the right side. Now, this actually might be worse for Gallo because now he has a first baseman, he's got an outfielder playing infield, he's got a second baseman all over here, and he's also got another player over here, and then he's got the third baseman still here. So now he basically has five infielders that he has to hit the ball through versus last year when he only would have three infielders on this side, and then he'd have one infielder playing somewhere on this left side of the infield. Now, obviously, the advantage for him is that there is no left fielder. So if he hits a ball to left field, especially if he can hit it hard, if he hits a ball down the line, well, that's probably a triple. And who knows, maybe we can get an inside the park home run. But the Red Sox are essentially saying, Joey, you're not going to hit the ball this way, and so we're just going to completely disregard that position and slide everyone over. So I pulled up a couple of charts here. Defensive positioning played against. On the left we have Joey Gallo, and on the right we have Yordan Alvarez. So I chose another left-handed big power hitter. And you can see that they're pretty similar. There's some small differences, but you can see the defense that was played against both of them pretty similar. We had the shift in the infield, and then we had the outfielders slightly different, but you can still see your left fielder, your center fielder, and your right fielder. Now, here's the thing. Is this just a Joey Gallo thing? Are they going to do this against more left-handed hitters? I then pulled up a spray chart. These are singles, doubles, triples, and home runs hit last year. On the left, we have Joey Gallo. On the right, you have Yordan Alvarez. And you can see, if you look at these charts here, if we look at Joey Gallo's on the left, almost nothing is hit to left field. The only balls that were really hit to left field were singles. So these were probably ground balls or maybe some bloopers that just got into left field. And so with the defense we have set up now, we still have defenders. We still have two defenders in the infield on the left side to protect against any ground balls that go that way. But notice that he hit no doubles, no triples, and really no home runs to left field. The furthest left that we get a home run to is still right of the 377 marker. Now, if you compare that to the right chart here of Yordan Alvarez, look at how many more balls he hit to left field last year. So he has a bunch of singles, he's got a couple of doubles down the line, he's got a bunch of home runs, and so he's really using the entire field. Now, there's a lot of balls obviously pulled here as well, but here's a hitter that's able to go to left field, able to drive the ball to the opposite field much more frequently than Gallo is. So I'm interested to see, is this just a Joey Gallo shift? Are there going to be other lefties that they play similarly? Again, it really comes down to how confident is the other team that balls are not going to be hit to left field. And the other thing is Gallo able to adjust? Again, it's not just as easy as saying, well, just hit the ball to left field and you get a home run. The reason teams are doing this is because he doesn't hit the ball to left field very much. So we'll see his strategy. Is he still going to just pound balls to right field? Has he worked on it all in the offseason, being able to bunt? Has he worked on being able to drive the ball to left field? If he is, teams will obviously have to adjust. If he doesn't, if he hasn't made any adjustments, and he's going to continue to just hit balls to right field, well, maybe this is a similar defense that we see all year played against him. And I'm really excited. I want to see him drive a ball somewhere down the line or off the wall in left field and see if we can get an inside the park home run, because Gallo can run pretty well. So that will be really, really interesting. So let me know what you think about this. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you later.